Yes, most definitely. You know, no matter who comes off the bench.
The lead point guard last year will come off the bench. AP Manlapas, and we talked about Aaron Fermin, and the captain Simon Camacho will come off the bench for Adamson as Cancino gets an early hit, an uncontested layup. And the reigning Rookie of the Year, CJ Cancino, get it across for UST. Here's Subido. Subido gets a window to the basket off the bank. No, offensive rebound for Renzo Subido. That doesn't happen often for him, but he'll take it.
Sila pa talaga yung kailangan pinapakita nila na gustong-gusto talaga nila manalo tonight.
Hierro, the floater is up, and Adamson is on the board.
You know, non-bearing game or a playoff game that a must-win to make it to the finals or the Final Four, he will treat it just as any other game.
Oh, Chauca hits a triple. It is his second to the last game. The UAAP Vivo V17 shoot beyond limits. Chabio in the post. Oh, soft kick-out pass. It's interfered with. Hierro gets the steal. Hierro goes around Cancino, leaves it for Chauca. Passed up on the three. Foul out to Jeric. They have time. Hanisi lobs it inside. Duanga. Little jumper. That will not go. The hook is a little too strong.
That was good weak side defense from CJ Cancino.
Oh, but the throwaway by CJ, he says it got tipped, but the sideline referee says we're going back to Adamson drive. 5-4 is the score with 7:01 remaining in the first.
Parang napapagod ako sa pace nila ngayon kahit na
wala pa si Mark Nonoy dyan.
Wala pa nga eh. Pinapanood ko pa lang, parang napapagod na sila. Nakakapagod na panoorin. As we can see the field goals for UST and Adamson, both shooting 50% from the field.
You know, excellent shooters and scorers as Subido and Chauca maybe. Once we get to the Lastimosa Nonoy matchup later on, we're gonna need oxygen tanks here. We're gonna borrow it from the teams.
Actually, partner, yung Chauca Subido is also a matchup to watch, diba? Parang two pesky and gritty point guards playing their final year in the UAAP for their respective schools.
Both and again, never shy to shoot.
Yes, and then again, yung pagpasok ng bench, kabila, Mark Nonoy and Jerome Lastimosa for both squads.
Oh, first guy off the bench for UST, no surprise to anyone. It is Renz Abando, as the cult hero from España by way of La Union. Now on the floor here in Antipolo, Rizal.
Just proud of this kid, how hard and how wonderful he has become all throughout the season. Every game he's just been improving, showing his talents, whether highlights man yan or making clutch shots. It's all about, you know, the time that Renz Abando has been putting on right now. And as we see right on cue, partner, shooting that three from a stagger screen. Joshua Hierro fouling Renz Abando.
That's a great play. That's the first time they ran that play. Abando coming off the bench, got him a good look. Fetches a foul, and if you're Adamson, ito yung ayaw mo mangyari. You don't want to give Abando a chance to see that ball go through 3 times from the 15-foot line.
As one of the team's scorers, shooters, whatever you want.
Well in that game too.
Exactly.
As Cancino will travel on that one. It is 6-5 UST with a 1-point lead.
Shows a lot of character on how Renz Abando is as a basketball player.
Chauca against Nonoy. Hanisi against Abando. What a matchup that is. Chauca, quick trigger off the pocket, and Val Chauca knocks it down from long distance. Manulife Vision player of the game.
Making up for lost time during their last game. Val Chauca, as we said, 1.0 for 9 from the field. Now already has 2 3-pointers, if I'm not mistaken. So as long as Adamson executes their plays, they're making and taking good shots.
Saw that on the McDonald's instant replay. And Keith, as a player in the UAAP, it's a short season. I'm sure you have experience there as well. Yung makakalaban mo, coming off of a bad game, alam mo nagigilma ka ba, that has to be at the top of your mind.
Oh yes, most definitely. Ang sinasabi palagi natin is, you know, a team who's coming off a loss, especially when they're fighting for their lives, is a most dangerous team to face against. So now with UST, actually pareha sila. So it's going to be a neck-and-neck dogfight for both of these squads. Even though, you know, one team is already eliminated and one team is fighting for their spot and solidifying their spot in the playoff round.
And that's what we're seeing here so far. It has been a very high energy, high physicality game. Huang is in as Nonoy gets decked by the Duwanga screen. Ball is live. Hierro for three. That will not go. Sherwin under the trees will fight just enough to get them possession. It will go back to UST.
Same play executed there. The weave action of Adamson. Just different results this time.
Check out Val Chauca, 5th in the league in three-point conversions. 24. And a couple of those were big time in the first round when he led a 16-0 closing run against UST. Pero ito, matatawagan si Chauca ng foul dito, trying to control Mark Nonoy.
Both teams, you know, known as two hard-pressing teams, full court. You know, pesky guards that really play the passing lanes and pressuring the ball very, very well. So it's going to be an exciting matchup on both floors.
Well, there's going to be a foul here. It's away from the action. Sherwin Concepcion was flaring out. And they're going to whistle this one on Bernardo.
Maaga pa lang, halfway mark of the first quarter. You know, we already see it's been a physical matchup underneath for all the big men of UST and Adamson.
That puts Adamson over the limit. Dropped into bother.
Yun ang ano talaga, yun ang calling card ng both teams na to. Of course, Coach Franz Pumaren, even going back to his DLSU years of coaching, is already known for a deadly full court press. And with Coach Aldin Ayo adding to that physicality, talagang ganun yung mangyayari.
Yamaha Mio #1 move. Check out the attempt there by Lenda Duwanga, cleaning up the boards. Touched a little bit there by Duwanga. Camacho, Jeric, good look at a three. That is money. Jeric Handisi with a Jollibee 100%, the amazing move of the quarter.
That's all he needs, Nico. One of the greatest shooters here in season 82. Jeric Handisi, little space.
Oh, Sherwin inabot ni Simon Camacho doon. Here comes Adamson. Got a 4-point lead. Manlapas to Handisi. Steps on the brakes. Out to Jerome. Lastimosa for three. In and out, and Concepcion with the cleanup.
That was a good shot. Good open shot there by Jerome Lastimosa.
Nonoy, stop, pop, triple. As Mark Nonoy stops on a dime and pulls up for three.
No clutches there. 2-3 dribbles right after the half court. Mark pulling up for a three. Mark Nonoy. Iba na din yung kumpiyansa na nadadala talaga, and probably that's also one thing that he's been working on in practice. So that's why Coach Aldin Ayo has allowed him to take those kinds of shots.
Jeric, step back, another triple. That one will be a little short as Concepcion saves it. Here comes Nonoy once again. The Energizer Bunny to the cup. He'll fall. He'll take a trip to the free throw line as he's able to fetch a personal.
Grabe yung shift ng speed ni Mark Nonoy from trying to, makikita natin from that crossover, hindi nagbago yung speed nila as we see Manlapas stripping Mark Nonoy that caused that foul. Hindi lang natin nasabi, but Adamson, all of their points, you know, yun, that was the first one. That was the first one from their
UST 24, forget that. It will be 22.5 on the Adamson clock with a shot clock off, and Val Chauca and you see the free throw story there. Chauca and Handisi will re-enter the game for Adamson.
29 free throws combined in the first quarter. Still have 30 minutes of high-intensity basketball left, yet both teams already had 30 free throws combined.
Jeric against Brent. Jeric drives, leaves it for Mojica. Mojica, the pass a little wide. Chauca will have to release. That will not drop. We still have time here. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. Mark Nonoy looking up. Nonoy, the heave. And that's an inch and a half to the left too much as the first quarter
And
mercifully comes to a close. 26-22, UST up by 4.
In the 26th for the UST Growling Tigers.